Yeah.
Hi.
Hello. สวัสดีค่ะ I'm
สวัสดีครับ
Ames from Thailand.
Yeah.
So the first question I would like to ask you, where have you guys been? It's been 3 years.
Where have we been?
Yes.
It's been like building a cabin.
Yep. I've been building a cabin.
I created an organization.
Right.
You know.
I like to think that after the events of the first movie, InGen settled with the employees and the park people and gave them each a small cash settlement. And Owen was like, this is going to be great. I'm going to buy a van. We're going to build a cabin and live together. And she was like, no, we're going to try to do some good with this money. And I was like, all right, see you later. And I went and built a cabin because she kicked me out. And then she went and tried to do good things to try to save these dinosaurs from impending disaster. And that begins Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
And to Bryce, this is the first time you played the same character. I mean, it's the first sequel movie, your first one, right? How do you feel taking this role as Claire Daring once again?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome to get to play the same role twice and you know, and really getting to experience the evolution of the character. In particular because Claire in the first movie, I mean, she had quite a complete journey.
Yeah.
So, you know, to be like, okay, now she's changed. Now what? What's next? And I think that there's something very, very human in that and getting to play someone who has kind of like a second chapter in their life, basically.
So do Claire bring her heels as well? I've noticed you wear a very pink heels
Oh, yes,
today.
very pink high-heeled shoes, yeah.
Does she run with her heels in this one?
No, Claire does not run with her heels in this one. She stands and walks with her heels.
How about you, Chris? You want to try running with heels as well?
I would if you could get me a size 13 heel. I'd love to have some.
Next time I'll bring you one.
You will?
Yeah.
I'll hold you to that. Thank you.
Now talking about relationship between the connection, the bond between you and Blue, the last raptor. Do we get to see more of that in Jurassic World?
We do. I mean, I've always said that these movies, any movie is really, you know, as strong as the relationships that exist in the movie. And Claire and Owen, obviously, they have a strong relationship, and as well as Owen and Blue. He sees her as more than just an animal. She's like a daughter to him, and he's realized how smart she is, how developed she is emotionally, and how wildly intelligent she is. And she's got the qualities of a mammal and, you know, hyper-intelligence, and so he really loves her. And I think that connection is what drives him back to the island to try to save her. And, you know, we get to explore that more, not only finding out just how intelligent she is and seeing a backlog and some previous videos of like a video diary of him raising her and stuff. We get to explore that more. It's pretty interesting stuff.
In real life, do you have a pet?
I have a bearded dragon.
Really?
Named Leo, yes.
So you feel that connection as well, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure. I do.
You love that bearded dragon.
I love lizards. I've always been a huge fan of reptiles, and I do. I love them. We make videos together, and I hold him, and I got a leash for him, and I walk him around. It's pretty cool.
This question goes to both of you. So this is the first time you work with J.A., the director of the film.
Right.
What was it like? What did he add to the film that was different from the previous one?
Oh my gosh, J.A. Bayona is such a spectacular filmmaker, and he's someone I met him years ago and have wanted to work with him since. And you know, he was handpicked by Steven Spielberg, and that says so much, you know. And the way that we kind of saw it was almost like Colin Trevorrow, who directed and wrote the first film, and J.A. Bayona, who directed this movie. It's like they're on opposite sides of this Steven Spielberg coin. I mean, J.A. brings so much cinema, intensity, suspense, and emotion. He made a very powerful and emotionally resonant movie, and you know, that's kind of a high wire act when you're doing a film that has a lot of action.
What about you, Chris?
You know, J.A. really had the perfect resume to make this film. His body of work leading up to this movie really very specifically made him perfect for this. I mean, he's done films with natural disasters and lots of visual effects with giant creatures that have relationship with kids and confined, you know, gothic sort of horror suspense films inside of a confined space, and so there's 3 films that he's done that really are reflected in the 3 acts of this movie. And he's a film professor. He knows every movie. He just loves making movies. So there's this really contagious sense of enthusiasm that he brings.
And lastly, I'm from Thailand, and you have a huge fan base in Thailand of the franchise Jurassic World. it would be a great pleasure if you could tell them to come out and see the film.
Yeah.
The Thai
yeah.
fans.
Yeah. To all our friends and fans in Thailand,
สวัสดีครับ
Swandi Krap.
and for you สวัสดีค่ะ
Swandeka.
Yeah, please come if you please go see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. We worked very hard and we made it especially for you. So go check it out.
Thank you ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you.
you.